Alright guys, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back to the channel. So as promised, this is the next video. The last video I did a chest workout and a rep fitness dumbbell review, but I also told you guys that I would review or basically talk about my training program that I'm currently doing. So I did a YouTube live. I've been doing YouTube live videos every single day that I'm working out. So if you guys want to tune into those, I would appreciate it. We just talk about a whole bunch of different topics and people ask me a whole bunch of different questions. And then last video, I got a lot of people asking what my routine is, what my split is, what I'm doing for my workouts. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna sit down and basically go through my whole workout routine for you guys. This is not gonna be the funnest video. It's not gonna be, you know, anything crazy, but it's just gonna be very informative. So basically my split is right now is I'm benching 3 times a week, squatting twice a week, deadlifting once a week, and I'll go through exactly what I do. Now, if you guys want to get a PDF, I don't know how to make a downloadable PDF. I don't know if I could just link it without having people screw it up and like mess around with the numbers, but I'll try to figure out a way. Maybe I'll put a screenshot up or something. Maybe at the end of the video, or I'll link it in the description. But let's go ahead and go through it, and I'll talk about basically why I do what I do. So the first day one, so there's 6 days out of the week that I work out. So day one, I do the pause bench, close grip, touch and go bench, dumbbell rows, shrugs, and then bicep curls. That's it for day one. Day two, low bar squat, split squat, GHD, and then side plank. Day three, pause bench, close grip bench, overhead press, dips. Day four, sumo deadlift, barbell row, reverse curls, bicep curls, dumbbell shrugs, dead bugs. That's an ab workout. Day five, pause bench with the slingshot, close grip, bench press, overhead press, bicep curl. Day six, low bar squat, trap bar deadlift, GHD, and a side plank. So that is the routine for every single day. Now, the important part about this routine is the RPE. So if you guys aren't familiar, sorry by the way, I'm looking down at my phone and my phone is gonna die here soon. It's at 1%, so I'm gonna try to make it quick. But basically every single week I go up in RPE, which means that the intensity is gonna go up and the weight is also going to increase. So the first week of the block is 4 weeks. A block is 4 weeks or 1 month. So the first week I'm doing RPE 6, which basically means I have 4 reps left in the tank. RPE 7 means you have 3 reps left in the tank. So and so on and so forth for RPE 8, RPE 9, etc. RPE 10 is your max. Like you can't do any more reps after that. So basically, let me check how much. Okay, my battery's good on the camera. So basically, the first week is gonna be RPE 6. And for example, last week I did 295 on the top single set for bench press. That was RPE 6, 295. So one set of 1 rep at 295, and I felt like I could have done 4 more. So RPE 6. This week, today actually, I did a top set, a single of 305 at RPE 7. I felt like I could have done 3 more repetitions with 305. The next week, I'm gonna do RPE 8, probably 315, and the week after that is gonna be RPE 9, probably at 335, I'd say, if my bench press is hopefully increasing. So 335. Now keep in mind that 305 was RPE 7 for this week, week 2, but the next block is going to hopefully be RPE 6. So 305 will be the top single set of RPE 6. Then RPE 7 will be 315. So do you guys understand how it kind of the progressive overload works? So first week RPE 6, next week 7, next week 8, next week 9, then restart RPE 6. But the RPE 6 weights and intensity should actually be, so the first week of the second block should actually be your weights from the second week of the first block. I hope that makes sense. I think in my head it makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, I'll try to explain it. Let me know in the comment section below if it's confusing. But basically what you're trying to do is kind of have this pyramid where the intensity goes up and then it comes back down a little bit, goes up, comes back down, but it never goes back down below the starting point. So it shouldn't go up, right? It shouldn't go up like this and then down way under here and then go up, down even more. It should be going up, up, up. And so that way, hopefully you'll be adding strength. I'll be adding strength very slowly. Obviously it's a very slow method, But it's a very linear method as well. You know what I mean? You go up, you go back down, you go up, you go back down, and you basically add weight every single week. So hopefully that makes sense. I hope you guys kind of understand that. Now let me explain why I do what I do. Now I'm benching 3 times a week because previously I've benched like 1 or 2 times a week. And even with the small lav, I used to bench actually 4 times a week. Now, 4 times was too much, where I felt like I didn't get a good break in. My chest was always sore, and I mean, it worked. It definitely worked. I got a lot stronger, but my other lifts, I couldn't focus a lot on my other lifts either. So, and then 1 and 2 times a week wasn't enough frequency to stimulate the chest to get stronger and to grow. So I think 3 is the sweet spot for me. Now you got to find your own sweet spot. Maybe you have to bench 5 times a week. You know what I mean? If your bench is really that stubborn, you know, you might have to do that. You might have to only bench 1 time a week if your recovery is very slow, and that's what, you know, works good with your body. You have to find your own sweet spot. So you feel free, you know, to do what I do, but don't expect it to work as good as it works for me, because this is of course a customized program for myself. Now I squat 2 times a week, and ideally I'd actually like to squat 3 times a week because I feel like that's my sweet spot. But for now I'm squatting 2 times a week because I'm really focusing on the deadlift. My deadlift really sucks, man, and it pisses me off. My technique and my form and pulling the slack and all these different cues for the deadlift, I don't have them like, you know, perfected. So it's not muscle memory yet. So I'm really trying to focus on the deadlift, the sumo deadlift, and trying to get it a little bit stronger. Now that being said, we'll see how the program shifts maybe in the next few months. We'll see. I mean, if my numbers are going up, if my numbers are getting higher and I'm getting stronger, I don't see why I would change it. But if, let's say, my bench and my deadlift are going up, but my squat is going down or getting weaker, there has to be an adjustment somewhere, increase or decrease in frequency with something, or adding certain exercises. So we'll see how it goes. But for now, I'll try to leave a screenshot, or I'll try to figure out a way to give you guys my program basically for free. All you guys have to do is either click on a link or something. I'll figure it out. I'll probably put like a description here on how to get the program, my program. But I'm also really interested in personal training, online personal training. So if you guys are interested in a program specifically for you, let me know. I'm really good with bodybuilding and physique competitions. If you're interested in that kind of workout, you know, I'm basically excellent at that. In terms of powerlifting, I get the gist of it, but I personally wouldn't advertise myself right now as a great powerlifting coach. Right now, I'm trying to experiment with myself and learn more about powerlifting before I offer online training as a powerlifting coach. So for now, just bodybuilding, physique, basically hypertrophy kind of training. If you're interested in that, let me know. Either hit me up on Instagram or send me an email. I'll leave my email in the description below. But that is basically it for my program. I know some of you guys were interested in it, so I hope this answers it for you. If it did, or if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like. Also subscribe if you are new. I really would appreciate it. And inshallah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.